All right. Well, welcome back to another unfiltered episode of the Real Truth Be Told Flex podcast, where bold truth gets aired out and sugarcoating gets no airtime. It's your sis behind the boards, Banat Shalahaya,
Man,
keeping the engine running. And as always, I'm joined by the dynamic duo, Shir Yashub Judah and Ayo Ben Yahoo, two brothers bringing fire and facts every time. We have some sports spiel for you tonight, and of course, our signature segment, Beyond Critical Race Facts. So wherever you're posted, car, couch, or the cut, focus up and guard your spirit. Because once the mic's hot, there's no rewind. This is the Truth Be Told Flex podcast. Let's ride, brothers. The mic is yours.
what's happening? What's happening, man?
We bite.
We are back.
I saw that in the chat. I said,
We bite.
oh, I got it. I heard you saying it.
We back
We
like we
bite.
left something.
We
Look,
bite.
Man,
look, Jamil say, Shalom, fam. I was about to come snatch y'all off that 2-week break.
say.
That's what's up. We appreciate
Say,
it. Jamil.
I tell you what, Jamil, if it had been any longer, bro, I don't know if we would have made it back, man.
Oh, my. Oh, my.
Look, they'd have been logging in the night at 8:30. Be like, wait a minute, what the fellas? What went up in there, man?
What happened?
They'd have been-
Good, man. I am not gonna lie to y'all, fam. I love y'all, but a Negro struggling tonight, man.
Listen,
Hey.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, bro.
Supposed to be rejuvenated, right? I am excited to be back.
I am as well.
Let me tell you, I am very
Man.
excited to be back, yo.
There is so much that
So
happened
much.
while we were away.
I think that
It
might
never
be
moves.
some of my drainage too, because it
Yeah.
was so much happening that I just like you couldn't even keep up with it. It's like boom, boom.
The same night we finished the show, we were immediately sending in the articles like, did you see this? Oh man, did you see this?
It's crazy. It never fails. Each time we go on break, the minute we log off, it's breaking news, and it be breaking until we come back. So yeah, trying to get notes together off of everything that happened. Yeah. You froze out. Froze you out. Soon we come back. Uh-oh. We're gonna have to get Tyrone Copper. Is Tyrone Copper gonna have to come out?
I can't get my mouse to get over there to fix it, babe.
Uh-oh. I about to welcome back to the Truth Be Told Flex podcast.
Man.
I will be taking over for the night. Tyrone Copper.
Oh man, you better call Tyrone
Yeah.
for sure.
Not Tyrone, but Tyrone. It's Tyrone.
Hey Joe.
Yeah, it's good to know because the way it's set up over here, man, Tyrone might have to become a full timer.
So instead of part-time, you become full-time. You ain't a female no more.
Good,
Yeah. I think you would go for a second, then you back frozen.
I know you freezing.
I see. Now YouTube saying y'all can't take another break.
Man.
That's it.
Hmm.
That's it. And everything been fine up until this
I
point.
know, right. That's what it's like. Everything good now.
Okay.
I think. No, he done froze again.
He's not frozen on
Nah,
my side. I
he
think
not.
it's just on your end.
Okay.
Yeah.
Say something, yo.
Something.
Yo.
Say something. Say something.
Yeah, it's not jiving over here.
Oh
Hold
man.
on. I'm gonna dip out and come back in. Tyrone, take the
Yeah.
flow, Tyrone. Yeah.
All right. We're back. I'm sorry. We're back for another episode. Episode 202, I think. 202. This is Tyrone Koppel coming live from Anderson, South Carolina, the home of the Clemson Tigers. We got a little bit of technical difficulties. I'm talking like dialing now. We got some technical difficulties. Hopefully, bro and sister be right back. But he gonna come back as more talk. But yeah, we've been gone for two weeks. Look at my wife. You surely is fine, Tyrone. Look, he said no, man.
Man, kidding. Okay, we good now? I think we good now.
I think we're good now. YouTube say y'all can't take another break.
Okay.
It is.
That's what it seemed like, don't it? Oh, you know what? Oh, no, I'm running off my Ethernet. Okay. I think we good now. Okay. We good.
I will tell.
Yeah.
All right, well. Did y'all have something y'all wanted to hit me on?
I'm good.
All right, so this could have been in the talk amongst yourselves. This could have been in our main topics, but we're going to make this part of our sports spill. Let's talk about Chauncey Billups. What's going on with Brother Chauncey?
I think we freezing and doing all kinds of stuff.
Good.
Okay, I think we good. Yeah,
we good. I think
go ahead. Go ahead.
Man, Chauncey and Terry Rozier, boy, these boys is I believe the NBA and other sports to follow are recognizing that making the gambling legal, they've created a monster that they're not going to be able to tame. I mean, if you go back to the archives now, remember Jerry Leller? I can't remember the referee's name back from the Jordan days. He got suspended and actually went to jail. Now he's talking about in his recent interviews, now that he's out of jail and now that this stuff is coming to light, now he's got information on Jordan. Supposedly Jordan was betting and Dominique Wilkins and all of these guys. So again, I think making this legal has, you got Chauncey Billups with the whole gambling stuff. You got Gilbert Arenas that's apparently has, remember over the summer he got arrested and then got out. And, how did they get all these names? Right. Damon Jones from the Cavaliers. Right. Now they talking about, and this is my last point, I'll throw it to you. But now they talking about the infamous finals game, the Cavaliers with LeBron James and J.R. Smith against the Golden State Warriors, when J.R. Smith swear he didn't know what time was on the clock and threw the ball out of bounds or whatever. And Damon Jones, who is one of the guys that is a high priority suspect in this, was the assistant coach of the Cavaliers at that time. So it's all kind of stuff. But yeah, Chauncey is one of the good ones. I've always liked Chauncey Billups, even though he destroyed my Lakers in the 2004 and 5 finals with the Pistons. But yeah, Chauncey, it's not looking too good, man. It's not looking good. I'm disappointed. He was one of the good ones, man. And, you never heard nothing bad about him. He's always kind of quiet, under the radar, got 2 rings with the Pistons, now coach of the Trailblazers last couple of years. And boom, now this. It's tough to swallow, man. So I'm eager to see where this goes, though. It's not good.
I think I was telling my wife, whenever you start seeing stuff like this in the news that start crowding the news along with everything else, like some of the topics that we're going to be talking about tonight, we need to be paying attention to what we ain't hearing and what we not seeing, because there are some things that's happening that that we not privy to, and that we not even. I mean, what's the best way to keep people in the blind? Keep them oversaturated with information. You know what I'm saying? Or overly entertained and stuff like that. So, not to take away from Chauncey and everybody else of what's happening in the NBA, but they need this right now to keep attention diverted. You dig what I'm saying? And that's one of the main things that's happening right now is that attention is being diverted to that while they flipping the whole system upside down.
It's that old trope of pay attention to what's going over here on the right hand, so you can't see what we're doing over here
on the left hand.
You gotta keep you distracted, because as long as you are paying attention to this hat trick over here, you're not seeing what we're doing behind.
And boy, when that haymaker come, you know what I'm saying? It's for real. It's gonna be a heavy one,
It's gonna be heavy. Now go ahead.
Oh yeah. It's gonna be heavy, man. Like for real, it's like what you got, a 1-2 and a cross. You know what I'm saying? 1-2 and a cross.
A flare.
It may be an uppercut, right? It did. Boom. So it's like, but the thing is that we're not thinking about that. We're thinking about this. Now, the FBI. Let's get back on topic with Chauncey, because she brought it up. FBI, man, I just so want to be Mo right now, but I'm not. I'm gonna stay Shia. I'm gonna stay Shia right now.
Stay in the pocket. Stay in the pocket.
The FBI, man, they are legal gangsters for the government. That's what they are.
Exactly
they only investigate money crimes. That's what they do. There is nothing that Chauncey Billups and any of the other ones have done that are like for real crimes. And I tell people this because I be wanting us to get out of our feelings when we see stuff like this, sure, right?
Yeah.
I feel bad for Chauncey because he is going through a legal process right now.
Yep.
But what has Chauncey done that the Italian families have not done in the past?
Right.
What has Chauncey done that the German families have not done in the past? Well, I'm going to break it down even to a smaller. What has Chauncey done that the Kennedy family did not do to get their millions, for them to get on top and to put their son in the White House so that he could continue to allow them to do what it is that they do? Nothing.
Y'all go when you get a chance.
The only thing that Chauncey and the rest of them is guilty of. Go ahead, Art.
No. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Art.
Can you hear me?
I'm saying the only thing that Chauncey and the rest of them is guilty of is making some money and not paying taxes on the money that they made.
Yes.
And the government ain't getting none of it. That's what they guilty of. I'm going to be honest with you.
That's all it is.
That's all it is. Because who we see? We seeing black faces. They also said the mafia. I ain't seen nobody from none of them mafia families yet. You know why? Because they gonna continue business as usual.
As usual. This is nothing. Just a blip in the radar. Keep it pushing.
But they finna use the NBA players as the face of their case. And I would not be surprised if before this thing is all over with, and I know y'all saying I'm a hater, and I'm not. I just know how they operate. I would not be surprised that when this thing is all over with, LeBron's name is going to be somewhere implicated in this thing, man.
He already, they said
other than just a side, he's going to be implicated in this thing.
Yeah,
man.
They said they was already playing the poker at his house. So if you was hosting poker parties with Chauncey and Terry and all them, that mean you had to know they was fixing games, bro. Like, you got, there's no way.
Yeah.
That's what they're gonna say. That's what they're gonna try to pin on him. Which,
and anybody our age know that the NBA covered up Michael Jordan's gambling habits. That's why he left the game the first time, man, because there was some things that was about to come out on him that they could not afford. When you are the face of the NBA, you are the face of the NBA. This is why Luka left Dallas to go to LA, because they are finna try to start making him the face of the NBA right now. NBA. Yeah. There ain't nobody black that they could depend on. And that's sad as hell to say, but they can't. You got what his name? Ant-Man.
Yeah, out in Minnesota.
Too young, too immature.
Too immature. Ja Morant, same thing.
Yeah.
Too young, too immature. KD old.
Yeah, too young, too immature. So Wemby. You know, when you look at the NBA, which is all go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I'm saying Wemby is more of a. He's young, but he's an international player from French or Africa. They can't, just like Giannis, you're not born in America, so they can only sell that for a season. They gotta fade out fast. They gotta have an American born, or even Luka. Luka is an international player, but he's been in the league for a while. At a young age, he's still young, and
wow.
Plus he's white.
Right. And he white. So it's gonna be easy for them to take him to LA and make a superstar out of him and make him the face of the NBA.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? So
there you go.
Yeah, man, they covered Jordan up. They covered up so much.
Oh man.
Jordan. Go ahead, boo. We're here for it. I'm sorry.
Look,
I know. About to throw paper at me, y'all.
I sure was. I'm glad you saw the wind up.
Not the wind up.
All right, let's jump to some college football.
Oh boy,
which I got on college football for last week.
I ain't even watched none. What you got? I missed it all, man.
They dropped the college football playoff bracket. Nothing has changed there. Ohio State number 1, Indiana's number 2. I want to say number 3 is. I know Alabama's number 4. So they dropped their 12 teams. Some notable: Oregon fell to number 9. Miami fell all the way out. They listed them at like number 20 because they lost to SMU last week. And they lost
that I was gonna mention. I forgot about that.
Yeah. But the thing is with Miami, they did this last year, and me and you was talking a couple of days ago. This is what I want to say about college football now. You look at my favorite team, Florida State. They beat Alabama, and they played two booty teams, was 3-0, went up to Virginia on a Friday night and lost in double overtime, then lost pretty much 4 games in a row, just beat Wake Forest handily. They look like the team that beat Alabama. So with that being said, look at Miami last year. You got a transfer quarterback from Washington State who was the number 1 draft pick, went off the first 6-7 games, then lost 4 in a row, fell out the college playoffs. Same thing this year with Miami. Look at these other teams, Penn State. My point is, like, man, I was talking, there's no more cohesion and teamship. They're all free agents that is making NIL money, and you got a short 1-year lease on these players to bum out. And if you don't, that's it. Number 3 is Texas A&M. That's who it is. So with Miami falling out of the playoffs, the controversy now is Notre Dame is like number 7, which Miami beat. So it's this committee, 12, 14 dudes sit in the room trying to figure out what's going on. Then they use the computers and the probabilities of this and that. It's all made for TV and money anyway, man. That's it is. College is semi-pro now. So yeah, that's what it is, man. But it'll be interesting.
That's exactly what it is.
It's made for TV.
Yeah, they're gonna have to fix the portal situation, man. They got to get these kids to commit some kind of way to these schools.
They did make a portal.
Right now, it's loyalty, man. It's really messing the game.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. They did make a change. Yeah, they did. They did make a change to the portal. You can no longer opt out to transfer before the bowl game. that window they shifted that window from the end of December
Right.
to January. So basically, all the bowls will be over, and the window will open basically right around the time they're playing the national championship, where it's only 2 teams left. Then the window opens instead of what the window normally opens at the end of November, first week of December. They shifted that now, so I don't think it's going to make a difference anyway. We'll see.
I don't need them.
It's gonna make a difference.
All right, on to the NFL. First on topic on my list was I think you mentioned it the other day that Commander Stadium is cursed.
Yeah.
Jaden Daniels' injury.
Commanders Stadium. That stadium.
Man.
Redskin Stadium.
Yeah.
It's cursed.
Yeah.
I saw that injury live when it happened.
Oh.
I think you had fallen asleep. It was brutal. Like, ooh.
This
hard.
Didn't he?
That's all I can say.
Is it his elbow? Dislocated elbow?
It was his elbow. Skittleboo dislocated his ankle.
Just like Tyreek Hill did. That jump was turned. I don't think. When I seen
Skittleboo, some brutal injuries this year.
Well, these guys, they added an extra week, so you got to understand they could be in the tip-top shape, 2% body fat, lean, mean, hard-working machine, but getting up 3, 4 in the morning, looking at film for 3 hours, going to practice for 3.5 hours, go eat lunch. Then these guys are going out drinking every other night. And then you traveling. Some of them going to London. It's just their bodies can't withhold that these days, man. And it's
And look at I think the field that they're playing on is not the greatest.
Turf.
It doesn't have a lot of give.
Right. That turf. I think we talked about that on here. That don't give.
That grass will give and shift. That turf don't move, bruh. And
nope. Yeah, matter of fact, we did talk about it because we talked about why they have that kind of why they have the turf down, because they can continue to make money for other events that they have in those stadiums.
There you go. Yeah. Because if it rains,
that was a bad end. So him and Juju. I wouldn't go ahead.
Oh no! Go ahead. You talking about Juju Smith-Schuster?
I was just saying Jayden and Juju both are sitting down with injuries, because I think that he was him and Juju was courting as the old
Juju Watkins.
Yeah. Point guard. Yeah.
That's right. Dang, man. That's crazy, bro.
Because she gonna miss this whole season with her ACL.
Yeah. Wow, man.
Yeah, she missed
these
the whole
injuries,
season,
bro.
I sure hate that too, because that's my favorite. I just told my wife women's college basketball started. I'm excited about. I said that daggum WNBA, they could take that and real women's basketball started now with college.
College.
That's
where it's at.
I like the WNCAA, man. That's some good basketball. I like men's basketball for sure. But
and it's some full swing.
Women's college basketball, man, good basketball. Yeah.
It's unfortunate because there are some ballers in the WNBA. I said it's unfortunate because there are some ballers.
There really
in the WNBA.
is some good ballers in the WNBA, but
you
that
just don't
product
watch
is still
it.
trash.
Yeah,
that is a trash product, man.
Yeah, you just
don't want to. Yeah,
you just don't want to watch it.
Get motivated to look at it.
Yeah,
because it's like watching reality TV.
Because what they do is, and I guess they have to do it, but I don't like it. They play professional style basketball. One of the things that makes college basketball so good is the pace of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a lot of man on man, and they up and down the field. Professional basketball in the reality, when you look at it, it's slow, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a slower game. Yeah, it's much. And it's just not working with them women, man. You know what I'm saying? The pin rolls, and because y'all ain't got the athleticism. It don't look. I'm not being it's just
Right.
don't look as great. It's not as exciting as it is in men's. You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
Right.
You
Nah,
you get a pick and roll. You got a pick and roll with your big, and he rolled to the goal.
He
And
gon-
that point guard, you know what I'm
he
saying?
gonna
See that
dunk
joke and
on
throw
3
that thing
people.
up there, man.
Right.
And it looked like he done jumped.
Right.
It's a
I got you.
it's a difference. Yeah, it is a difference.
You there?
So let the women in the NBA play college style basketball because it works with them, man. It's a faster paced game.
This was not part of the sports spill, sir.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, you done ran off somewhere. We weren't even talking about
Okay.
basketball or college women's basketball.
Oh,
We
my
were still on
bad.
football.
Okay.
Mhm. So back to the NFL.
Get me back there, man.
Reel them on
NFC
back.
East Eagles are on top at 6-2. You know who's ranked number 2 right now?
Let me guess.
Cowboy.
The Cowboys
That's a solid
Disrespectful.
division.
at 3-5.
NFC East is trash.
How are
Yep.
you 3 and 5 and
Just
number 2?
garbage.
That- that's
NFC
wild.
South Buccaneers. Right. Well,
Because the division is
because the
trash.
Commanders are 3-6 and the Giants are 2-7. That's how.
Yeah, I guess 3 and 5
Buccaneers
is
are 6-2.
dang.
Panthers are 5-4.
Yeah.
The Seahawks are 6-2. Rams are 6-2. 49ers are 6-3. And then you got the NFC North with the Packers at 5-2 and the Lions at 5-3.
That's the
tied
best
with the
division.
Bears at 5-3.
Yeah, NFC
What'd you
North,
say?
I said I believe that's the best division in football.
NFC North,
Mm-hmm.
Detroit.
Then in the AFC East, leading is New England Patriots at 7-2, Denver Broncos at 7-2, and Indianapolis Colts at 7-2.
And the Dolphins at 2-6.
All right, well that's
We horrible.
blessed assurance.
Yeah, that's all you can say. It. Bless it.
Oh babies.
Bless it. Bless your heart.
All right.
Yeah.
Unless you guys have something else, that's it for our sports
Nope.
field tonight.
Nah, we're good. I'm good.
No mas.
No mas.
No mas.
All right. So let's keep this engine running. We'll move on to talk amongst yourselves. So, all right, this one's raising a lot of eyebrows and a whole lot of concerns. So reports have been coming in that ICE is planning to offer cash rewards to private bounty hunters to help locate and track immigrants. You heard me. Private citizens getting paid to turn, and there it is. Where is this going next?
So you turn the private citizens into vigilantes,
Man, this is
and they are being empowered by the government to be able to do so. It's just going backwards.
I'm telling you, if you haven't seen that episode of oh God, what's the show? South Park, where they hired the ICE. You had a high school teacher go sign up to be an ICE agent, so he can make a little extra money to pay his. I think it was so he could pay his mortgage. I may have that part wrong, but the teacher signed up to be in. They're taking any and everybody. You want to usurp some authority and you can't make it as a police officer or make it in the military, ICE will hire you.
Man, me and Uncle was talking earlier.
I think you got to be a certain. Well, go ahead.
I think I was. Okay. We was talking earlier. I think they trying to create the biggest crisis ever. That's all they're doing. Like, they're trying to create a crisis. Why would you?
Yeah, I think we got a delay going on.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I think we got a delay, man. I do. I think we got a delay. I don't think I'm coming across until you start talking and then I start.
Right.
Oh boy. Welcome bite.
Yeah.
I need to use hand signals and pause. Moving on to the next topic. Unless you had something else you wanted to go with that.
I'm skipping and stuff.
Yeah, no, I'm good. Go ahead.
Hit Ayo with the extras over there. There it is.
We can do it.
Good. Okay.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good.
Hold on. I'm even still.
Okay. Tyrone.
Welcome back.
Try it again.
Tyrone
Mhm.
couple.
It ain't even letting me leave.
Looks like we're having some technical difficulties again.
Hello?
Hello. Uh-oh. How's everyone doing tonight? All right, all right. Yes, we're going to do the show like this tonight. And you can only come in if you got all your teeth, no side teeths missing, and you can't be musty. Everybody put a 1 in the chat if you're not musty. Can't be musty. Come on back. Man. Boy, let's see if I can get on back in here, man. Hey, you better put some deodorant on. We don't know what YouTube up to tonight, boy. They over there in the office of YouTube musty. Got side teeth missing, ashy, the heels of their feet cracked. I don't know what's going on, man. But until they get back, I don't know if everybody's seen it. We had some breaking news earlier, though, for real, on the serious tip. I think I can't remember what city or what state it was in, but a UPS plane did crash and catch fire. I think the death toll was rising. It was up to like maybe 8 people. So I cannot remember where that was. I don't know if it was Memphis, Tennessee, or somewhere Virginia, somewhere like that. But there was Kentucky. Thank you, Hondo. Boom, my boy Hondo. Look at that. Hondo got it was on the way to Honolulu. Thank you, boy. See Jamil and Hondo, my boys. I seen a glimpse of it, and it looked a little. They had there was a truck driver that was waiting at the terminal, and he was recording. And next thing you seen the plane literally 100, maybe 200 feet from him. It was pretty close, and it just crashed and burst into flames. And yeah, it's pretty crazy. So thoughts and prayers, Louisville, Kentucky, man. 12 deaths. That's crazy. 12 deaths. It was like 3, then it went up to 5, then it went up to 8. Now 12 deaths. So yeah, that UPS plane, man, crashing in Louisville, Kentucky. I was just wanted to mention that, seen that earlier, man. That was yeah, my wife Shaka Boom said the whole engine detached. That's wild. Did y'all see that? Did y'all?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That was
We
wild.
did.
That was wild, man. That was wild.
I had to put my 1 in because I ain't musty.
You almost made Ayo lose his coffee over there.
I'm glad I ain't tipped nothing yet.
Right.
I would have really had to
Put-
eat that. It's been all over the screen.
Yeah.
You know,
I am
Tyrone
not
Copper got the
musty.
jokes now.
Yeah.
Side teeth missing.
Hey, before we get started, was that all for
No, we only hit one topic.
okay, then my bad. Go ahead. I got sidetracked with the thing going. I think we good now though. Looking
Okay.
like, yeah.
So allegations of racial bias at CBS News layoff. I don't know if you guys heard about this.
Yeah.
So a former CBS News producer, Trey Sherman, is speaking out, claiming the network's recent layoffs were racially biased. He says every single person of color on his team was laid off, while all the white producers were simply reassigned to new roles. When he started asking around, his white colleagues told him they were all safe. None of them were let go. That's when he began questioning whether CBS's decision, intentional or not, added up to discrimination. And get this, The claims come right as CBS shuts down its race and culture unit and cut about 100 staffers overall, part of a larger 2,000 person layoff under parent company Paramount. Timing has people talking and asking a big question. How serious are major media companies about diversity when the first cuts seem to hit people of color the hardest? We've seen this before. This is nothing new. You know, they say there's nothing new under the sun. And at this point, I personally think they don't even care.
They don't.
It's what was that you were sharing with me yesterday about the
IBM.
Yes,
Fired a long time.
I'll let you speak on that one.
Yeah, IBM fired a long time black executive to appease this. And this is what the article says: to appease Trump administration anti-DEI. And so this was a guy who worked for IBM for 26 years, right? 26, and was great at his job. They cut him loose, man. Because someone new stepped in and said, yo, he didn't earn his position. So therefore he got to go. You know? And this is an ongoing occurrence. These things are going to continue to keep going, man.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, man. These companies, you know,
It's gonna be
I don't.
a long show.
Yeah, I don't. I think we still got a delay. Yeah, you got your eyes closed out. Okay, there you go.
Yeah,
You got your ears like this.
They really not. Yeah. Yeah, this gonna be a long show.
We keep freezing.
I might have to pull out my tablet.
Yeah, you might have to go and pull out the tablet out. Every time we say it's good, it just starts jerking and irking again, buddy. Now you're back. You're on screen.
Jamel said the Wells Fargo is in the hot seat too.
Yeah, man. This ain't this, you know, like you said, sis, this is what they do. There's I think at this point, the playbook is just to try to make us crash out as much as they can try to get us to. You know, you've already got, you know, we're the face of the SNAP benefits. We're going to talk about that in the topic, but we're really not. But, you know, it's just in every facet. They say we, you know, scum and this and that, but we're in y'all head rent free everywhere you turn for anything. It don't matter. So, yeah, man, CBS, Wells Fargo, they need to be ashamed of themselves, bro. IBM too. Crazy. Okay, there we go.
Can you hear me out?
I can hear you.
Okay.
There we go. I can hear you.
Yeah, I don't know what my computer doing, but I'm gonna have to run this from but not talk. Let's make sure we can hear you.
Talk. Say something.
Can you hear Banat?
I can.
Okay, we good.
Yeah.
Let me turn that up. Let me take that off. Yep, and shut this thing here down. Y'all see just the top of my head, huh?
Right up your nostrils.
Hey, look out there.
Turn the mic off.
Oh, dang. I did. Can you still hear Banat?
I can.
Say something.
Something.
You
I
hear?
can hear. Yeah, something.
Okay, we good.
Okay.
Something.
Okay. Yeah, I turned all that stuff off over there. It wasn't working. I don't know how you can hear Banat, but it's good that you can hear her.
I got bionic ears, man.
Okay. Put. I guess if you can hear it, everybody can hear it. Then, right? Y'all put a one in the chat if y'all can hear, but not talking.
Is this too much? Yeah.
Turn the volume. Yeah. Can you still hear? Say something now.
Something now.
Yeah, they go to ones.
You you can hear? 'Em?
They said they can hear.
Okay, let's go. Let's rock.
It's rock and
All right,
roll.
so we're gonna try to keep this train rolling. We need to hire a new sound engineer because we got problems. All right, game changer in global security. Trump orders U.S. nuclear weapons testing. So President Trump has announced that he is directing the United States Department of Defense to immediately begin testing U.S. nuclear weapons. This will be the first testing since the U.S. stopped explosive nuclear tests in 1992. So the three big takeaways.
Yeah.
It raises serious alarms about triggering a renewed arms race with countries like China and Russia. It puts pressure on international treaties and norms around non-proliferation, and it forces allies and adversaries to reconsider strategic stability and global order. Had y'all heard about this?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts on it?
I think Trump is desperately trying to convince the people here in America that America is still one of the strongest nations. Because the cat is out of the bag on the other side of the world. They know that America has run its course. That's my thoughts on that. But if you could keep your people, your domestic people, believing that they still, you know what I'm saying, mighty and strong, then you are right, because you could continue that lie. It's almost like the parent that's at home that's got a whole nother family. You know what I'm saying? But he's been lying, and the kids think that, you know, this the best daddy in the world. To come to find out, this dude here, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. So
Time.
yeah, that's what this is, man. I think
Yeah.
everything, and I'm gonna turn it over to you right now. But I think that everything that's coming out of the media and that's coming out of the television is distractions. That's what I believe. I believe that right now, that if you are not turning your attention to the Most High, and you are being for real moved by what you are hearing and seeing, you in a bad situation, because all of this stuff right now, man, is just signs of, what's the name of the podcast? It's Unraveling. That's what I believe.
Absolutely. Con, I agree. I think Donald J. Trump is doing his best to leave a scorched earth. I mean, the polls came out today after the Democratic Party won 3 major races last night: the New York mayoral race, the New Jersey and Virginia governor's race. So Trump is going to test nuclear, sites and nuclear bombs that we hadn't done since 1992. So he's signaling to the world with a 37% approval rating. That means 3 out of 10 Americans. That means 7 out of 10 don't like you.
Right.
So again, like Ox said, if y'all read between the lines, if we domestically see that 37%, guess what? The world knows that too.
Mm-hmm.
So Trump has to make this move because he know China, Russia, all the BRICS, UN, NATO. They like, man, you a y'all paper tiger. You're no longer the scary tiger anymore. You are the baddest tiger on paper. So as the president, he has to make this type of move to kind of flex his muscle. But everybody else is like, boy, hold my beer.
Right.
This is nothing. Like, what are you doing? So again, he looks weak. So he has to, real quick, he has to make this type of move because again, with the way this has been, we're a year in. Yesterday, Tuesday, was people voted last year, put him into the presidency, right? So we're a year in, you at 37%, and then exactly 1 year later, the Virginia was a red state with a Republican governor. Republican lieutenant governor, and a Republican attorney general. New Jersey was too. It's all Democratic now from last night. And then the mayoral race was won last night by a foreigner. So, yeah, he kind of has no choice but to make a move like this. And it's I've never really
what's
played
crazy
chess,
is
but it's
that
a
he's
bad
talking
chess move.
about testing them within America.
Within
you
America.
know what I'm saying? And that's what, it's like, we talking about the same dude that said that I don't know if y'all heard him when he said this. It's the same dude that said that if he had to use stronger force in American cities, meaning the military, Marines, Army, he'll do that. This is the same dude. So, with him, it's not about the American people. It's about power. Everything that he is doing is about power, man.
That's it. We've said that before on
And
the
he
show.
wants
It's all
more.
about power.
Well,
Yeah, it's crazy.
All right, that's all I had on
I want to use my headphones.
the talk amongst yourselves. So what's dominating the headlines right now? We kind of hit on it on a couple of different fronts. That's the federal government shutdown. So as of October 1st, Congress failed to pass the spending bills needed to keep the government running, and that's led to what's now the longest shutdown, so they say, in U.S. history. Negotiations are heating up in D.C., but lawmakers are still deeply divided over everything from healthcare subsidies to budget reform. So what does this mean for you or for the general American public? Nearly 750,000 federal workers are either furloughed or working without pay. That's everything from TSA agents to food inspectors. Programs like SNAP, housing assistance, and even court operations are starting to feel the strain. Economists are warning this could cost the U.S. up to $15 billion a week in lost productivity and spending. And the longer it drags on, the more lasting the damage becomes. Now, here's what's different this time. The Trump administration is taking a more aggressive approach, labeling some employees as essential to keep certain services running while others go unpaid. There's also talk that the administration might use this moment to push for permanent staffing changes in the federal workforce. We had talked about this before. At the end of the day, this shutdown isn't just a budget fight, it's a political power struggle that's touching millions of lives across the country. I think one of the things that we talked about in terms of strategy, what did y'all just say about Trump? It's about power. That is probably one of the most power hungry presidents I have ever seen. People I have ever seen. And listening to his rhetoric and how he talks about things. But here's what's also funny about Congress failing to pass the spending bill. All them jokers still getting paid. They're not missing one check. And they arguing about benefits of the TSA workers or who they're considering critical. And I don't know if you guys have seen it online or on the news. The airports, and I yelled before, is diabolical watching people at the airport standing in lines trying to get through TSA. They don't have enough people because half of them TSA workers are like, forget this. It's not worth it. I'm not getting paid. And they may not even do retroactive pay. So even when the government, if it picks back up, those people come back to work. I missed 3 months worth of pay or however long the shutdown goes. They may not even get that back pay. How are those people supposed to live their lives?
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, that's insane. To still expect these people to come to work and not getting paid, but the whole thing of like, this is the longest government shutdown. You know the one that matched this one? You know who was in office on the one that matched this one?
Who?
Trump.
2018?
Whenever his first term was, that first time that he was in there. Yeah. So what that tell you, man? What did that tell you? His whole agenda, and go back to what we were saying, and then go back to what Banath was just saying. His whole agenda is about dictatorship, for real. But I want to put something out there because I think it's important for us to understand, and there ain't nothing coming through her. I don't know why. I think it's important to understand that this is how bad the country really is right now. We for real had a lesser of two evils. I mean, not a lesser of two evils. Both, whichever direction you went, it was gonna be deplorable. You know what I'm saying? Because what she said he was gonna do, he is doing.
He doing. Right.
And we knew what she was gonna do if she had got in and how it would have been. You dig what I'm saying? So it's like, dude, there was absolutely no gray line, no, you know what I'm saying? There you go, no silver lining whatsoever. This is what it is. And that's why I always say, Aki, that we are living in the times that the prophets wish that they lived in. We living in those days that John the Revelator, when the Most High showed him them dreams, we living in these days right now. We are living in the times that Daniel, the visions that Daniel had, we are living in those days right now. There was no good coming out of whatever administration that got in that office. It was going to be retarded.
Yeah, that's, I mean, like you said, if she would have got in, y'all think y'all had drag queens reading at children's schools then, boy, it'd have been drag queen doctors, lawyers. It'd have been crazy by now. It'd have been crazy.
We'd have still been sending money to Ukraine.
It'd have been crazy, bro.
She on some kind of tour right now about the book she put out.
Yeah.
I can't remember the name.
She can't even express that book right. Have you heard her talk about it though? But go ahead,
a little bit. I've just seen some of the interviews that she's done where she talking bad about Biden. Boy, she letting all the laundry air out right now. She letting it all fly right now.
And this man,
you are absolutely right, Jamil. Depending on how much the back pay is, it could be taxes on bonus, which will be at a higher rate. And what's even more diabolical about this, me and the Ak was talking about this, you and I was talking about it as well, is that everything that the government, this is what Thomas Jefferson and Benjamin Franklin and John Hancock and all of them, what the government is now is what they fought so desperately for it not to be.
To not happen. Right.
This is what they fought for so desperately not to be. The government was never supposed to be self-serving. The government was always supposed, we are the power, but we have allowed that power to be taken away. Then I do a truth be told, Ak, about this government administration wanting to start a program to where they could start monitoring the internet and social medias and stuff more.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Go back and watch The Running Man, the old 1987 Running Man.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Go back and watch. They were telling you way back then.
Yeah. Well, that's why Israel and the U.S. is buying TikTok. It ain't necessarily to control the narrative. They can do that when they want to. It's to have your information.
They want to control you.
It's to have your information and control you. That's exactly.
We've discussed this before, but when you think about all of the different purchases you make when you online and it asks you a series of questions, when you go to certain stores and it asks you a series of questions you want to get, they put it on the guise of, do you want to get coupons? Do you want to be notified about certain things? One of the things that I hate the most is when I go to a store and they ask me for my email address. What you mean my email address?
Right.
Something I'll sign up for.
Right.
Oh, we're just going to be able to send it. That's okay.
Right.
And then if you notice, a lot of places don't want to print your receipt. They're trying to get you to a point where they're not printing receipts anymore. All of that stuff is for a purpose. It's not just by having standards. It's not for convenience, or at least not convenience for the people. It's convenience for the government. They're using that information.
Yep. Just like Facebook. It ain't used to. It was like update your status. Now, what does Facebook say? Tell me what's on your mind.
Tell me what's on your mind. Yeah. Them
Tell
jokers
me
will
what's
tell
on your
you
mind.
if you ain't replied back to somebody.
Right. Want to reply back? 2 hours ago, you got this message. I was like, Messenger, I'm about to delete you. You like, boy, it's crazy. But that's
It's been 3 days.
it's right. It's been 3 days since you replied. Okay.
Leave
Be
people
another
on
few
read.
days. I delete your
Say,
hind end. That's what I'm gonna do.
this is a side note, but it's so for real. I know I'm not the only one that experienced this. My wife seen it in real time. I could be thinking something. Let's say boots. I could be thinking
Bro.
that, it's about time for me to buy another pair of boots. I ain't said it out loud. I ain't touched nothing. And then I scroll, and the next scroll is a daggum boot advertisement.
That's for real. Reading your being able to read your thoughts, and that's the next level. And the reason, and it's funny you say that, because the next level of technology and this AI we talked about it
Yes.
is the AI having a soul. So if the AI has a soul, then that means what? Again, we always cliched in the Christian church. Everybody's heard it. You're not you are a spirit. You are a spirit having a bodily experience. Well, we are. That's right. But we are a living soul, right? When the Most High breathed into Adam's nostrils, he became a living soul. So we are a living soul, meaning we have thoughts, emotions, critical thinking, all of that. The AI is trying to get that and trying to communicate with your intrusive thoughts or your thoughts to be able to match what you're doing to ultimately do what? Become you. That's what it's trying to do. Become us.
Gotcha.
That's
I
sad.
took my wife out. Hold on. You can hear it now, can't you? Say something, Ayo.
Yeah. Something.
All right, yeah. I put my Bluetooth in and I forgot that I'm working off the tablet, and Bernard couldn't hear nothing no more. So let me put them things
Lord.
back up, man. Yeah, I know, right? Let me put them back up. But yeah, man, it's hey, y'all can tell we've been out. It seems like we've been out for 4 weeks now. It seems like we've been out for months.
Maybe we should have went on ahead and took the night off and just came back next
I know,
week.
right?
Shut it down. Everything.
What we got, but not keep us rolling.
Across African countries. So African countries are on the rise, seeing significant growth in their economies, technology, and social development. Nations like Nigeria, Kenya, and Rwanda are diversifying their economies, improving governance, fostering innovation from mobile banking to tech startups. While challenges like political instability, infrastructure gaps, and youth unemployment remain, Africa's young population and natural resources position the continent for a promising future. Slightly off the subject, but really on the subject, I saw something. It shouldn't have been funny, but it really was. It was a African family sitting at a dinner table eating their food, and the mom says, "Eat all your food. Make sure you eat all your food tonight. There are starving children in America."
God.
My, how the tables have turned.
The irony.
See what our mama said to us. These kids starving in Africa. Don't you throw that food away.
That's what
It should have been funny, but I was very tickled.
Nah, the irony is crazy.
Man, isn't it?
That's crazy. The times we are really in, man.
Yeah.
Boy, can I read this right quick? This is what's scary. Not to us, but this is why they crashing out. Donald Trump, his administration, ICE. Check this out. In 2025, Africa is projected to be the world's second fastest growing region economically, with a projected GDP growth of, get this, 3.7%, outpacing the global average. That's the scary thing for them.
Right.
So the next 5 to 10 years, if it's already outpacing the global average, and if gross domestic product or GDP, y'all, is the total monetary value of all finished goods and services produced within the country, not being imported in, but what you can produce in the country
in the
and
country,
sell to other countries.
right?
And
But
Africa's
America, we talked about that with America,
Mhm.
though. Our America, what do we have to offer other countries?
sports.
That's it.
That's about it.
That's it. Yeah,
That's about
that's
it.
it.
That's about it.
Yeah, I mean, we don't produce anything. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Because TVs, cell phones, all the stuff we so-called make great, we need stuff from other countries, predominantly Africa, zinc, copper, all that to make the stuff we sell.
Right,
So
right, right. Exactly. We've been so busy, and that's a sign of greed, though, because we were so busy.
there you
We
go.
were so busy trying to monopolize the world and outsourcing all of our industries
There you go.
that we can make cheap labor. You know what I'm saying? And now and this is why we in the position that we in right now. This is why all of the other worlds know that America is not, y'all not who y'all, because if you don't have the ability, let's take you and I, for instance, you know what I'm saying? And we don't have the ability to get up and go do what we need to do to take care of our families, what good are we?
There you go.
That's what America is right now.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
We don't have absolutely nothing. So that means that if these countries, let's say China decide that they didn't want to trade with America no more.
It's a wrap.
You know how that'll hurt you?
It's a wrap.
Half the TVs, more than half the TVs that's in y'all houses
come from, yep. That's it. And like you said, the world is saying, you got citizens, y'all can't even feed y'all citizens
right,
that pay taxes. They get
right,
SNAP benefits because you tax them. They pay
right.
tax for years. And now it's a lot of older people that get disability, and to balance out the disability check that just ain't enough, they get $1,000 for food stamps for the month or 2 months. China and the world, like, y'all can't even feed them. Why would we want you to come over here and we don't want to deal with you?
Right. Right.
We literally had a conversation last night. So doubling back on the first topic, we were talking about the government shutdown and how the different programs that it is affecting. One of the biggest ones that it is affecting that we just kind of glossed over it are the SNAP benefits.
Right.
There are so many people upset and angry about what's going on with these SNAP benefits. And of course, you have a ton of people, especially people who are not on it, have never used it, are the ones sitting back talking about, oh, well, all they got to do is go get a job, and they lazy anyway. SNAP is not just for deadbeat people that don't want to work. SNAP benefits come into play when you have folks who are, like you said, I know, on fixed incomes.
Yep.
If I'm on a fixed income and I only got enough money to cover my rent or my mortgage and my medications, where does that now play into me being able to get food?
Right.
I use SNAP. And these are not people who are lazy. These are people who have worked their entire lives.
That's right.
From the time they were 15, 16, 17 years old to some of these people, look at your Walmart workers who's standing at the front door.
That's
These are
right.
the 70-year-old workers.
That's
I guarantee you, Walmart not paying them enough for them to be able to pay all their bills. So they use SNAP benefits.
It's one of the heartbreaking things to me, man. And even, you know what I'm saying, with the Gentile nation, when I go to Walmart and I be seeing them old people, man, still. I mean, there was this was it at the Friendswood Walmart? I believe she was. It wasn't at this one over here where we at now. I think it was this lady, man, elderly lady, dude. Like she could barely walk, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, she had to get up to go to work. And I'm like, this lady done lived her entire life
Been
and
working
have to
since
get
she
up and
was.
come in to punch a clock. To have to get up to come in and punch a clock. And you know that the majority of the people that manage Walmart are younger people too, man. So it's like, here this lady is old enough to be their grandmother or great grandmother. She got kids telling her what to do. If she's not doing something the way that they feel like that it should be, and then threatening, you know what I'm saying, that they might fire her. And she, you know what I'm saying? This is America, dude.
Right. And while we're doing that, while America is doing that, Africa is like, man, we growing. We
growing.
We're not outpacing the United States. We're not outpacing China. We're outpacing the globe, the whole
Everybody.
world. That's why Putin, Xi Jinping, Kim Jong-un from South Korea, that's why everybody's like, you know what? We need to treat Africa right and get what we can, not exploit them like the United States and NATO have, and Belgium and France. That's why they kick France out, kick Belgium out. Now everybody is doing, Russia is doing right by paying back
Man,
their
Russia
loan.
and China has always had a great relationship that I
With
did
Africa.
not know until up in
Yep.
about a week ago. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? Russia has always had a great relationship with with the African nations.
Yep.
And I'm looking at, okay, so we always talk about, did I cut you off?
No.
Oh, okay. We always talk about how the secret societies work on this show. And when we see the rise of individuals, and then we'll see, you know, what we'll call sacrifices, right? Blood sacrifices. And for this individual to get here, somebody had to be taken down. Well, that also works with these nations, people.
Yep.
We're seeing the demise of America.
Yep.
We're seeing it in real time. We are seeing it in real time. And at the same time, we are seeing the rise of these African nations, man. But again, it takes us right back to the Bible. Shalom, Obadiah. Shalom to me 2 times. Had done came in the house. Who else done came in the house? Did I see
Black T3?
Yeah, Black T3. Shalom. Yeah. Okay, then cool. I think I'm caught up. We seeing in real time America demise, and we seeing in real time the rise of the African nations. But this takes us right back to the Bible, man. Go read Daniel. Go read the prophecies of Daniel. Read 2 Esdras. Read Revelations. And read the prophets, what the prophets say. One of my favorite ones is in Jeremiah 33, 6 and 7. Where the Most High say, behold, I will bring it health and cure, and I will cure them and reveal unto them the abundance of peace and truth. In verse 7, he said, and I will cause the captivity of Judah and the captivity of Israel to return and build them as the first. So if America, where the captivity is at, it's collapsing, he just promised you in his word that he is going to gather them and return them back. Then our land, and guess who's rebuilding our land? Gentiles. In real time.
The very people that held you in captivity is ones that's building it.
In real time, they are rebuilding our land.
Yep.
And they are making ways for us to go back.
Yep. That's facts. Great script. Great scripture. It's on one hand, it's all unraveling. On the next hand, it's all being built up.
It's being built up because the power shift, I think it was like when it hit me. The power shift is not going to be like most people think, man.
That's what it's not.
When Babylon fell, the Medes came in. When the Medes and Persians came, the Greeks came in. When they fell, the Romans came in. When this I almost flipped out again. When this joker here falls,
it's gonna be us going.
It's gonna be us.
Right.
It's the power shift is not going to be, everybody died and wake up and go to heaven and like, no.
Yeah.
He said that Esau is the end of this, and Jacob is the beginning of that. What come?
The kingdom of heaven shall come down.
Come on now.
The kingdom of heaven shall come down. It's as it is on earth, as it is
in the Shanayim.
That's you got to read, people. All you got to do is read.
Come on, man.
It's telling you right there.
Come on, man.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's good stuff. That's good stuff. You preaching now. You preaching now.
I feel like we're
That's a whole sermon.
Right. You know, but the thing is, that first topic was the snap and them making us the poster child of it, right?
Yep.
When in reality, we are not and we should not be. You know what I'm saying? Right. We're not and we should not be. But they're doing that for the very fact is because I was just talking to my wife and my daughter about, and y'all listen to what I say. Don't hear what I say. Listen to what I say. We were created in the image of the Most High. Everywhere that we go, everything that we do, we always demand attention and uprightness from these other Gentile nations. You know why? Because he is in us. What did he say? Behold, the kingdom is where? Within you.
Within.
This is what they are afraid of. What other nation of people, and I asked my family this the other day. This goes to show you how great we are, yo. What other nation of people do you know that other nations, and especially white people, ask them to tone down who they are because it's too much? Huh? Your hair is too black. Huh? Why you walk like that? Huh? It's the greatness that is in us. It's the image of the Most High that is in us. He said that I set bounds on the other nations. He said, but Jacob, Israel, that's mine. And he meant that. He meant that. So that everything that they doing, we taking it right back. They doing it for what? To suppress. Have they ever been able to get rid of us, Aki?
They tried.
And they can't get rid of us now.
They can't. And they know that. And they know that. Just like Hundo just said, they see it and know it. They know it.
They see it and know
it. They see the Most High's glory all over us.
Over us.
Even when they're at a loss for words, what do they always say and still say? It's just something about y'all.
It's just something about them.
It's just something about them. They can't even... It's just something about them. See? And they're starting to slowly wake up and be like, man, we knew it all along. Yeah. The very people we have hung from trees, the very people we're going to do the beyond critical race theory. In fact, it's the stuff we've been doing forever was the people of the Most High.
Come on, now.
We've been doing this a long time. And
long time.
They're the chosen.
We are the original influencers in the earth, which brings you back to the scriptures where the Messiah said, you are the salt of the earth.
We are the salt.
What good is the salt if the salt has lost its flavor?
Come on, man. And again, like Hundo said, we stay in their minds rent free. It don't matter. You could read off statistics about all the white folks on SNAP benefits, all the white folks at the food pantries. They'll still have 1,000 videos tomorrow about us. People couldn't take. People see what's going on when they do blackface. But on Halloween, what do you see? Video after video of them doing blackface. Everybody doing blackface, blackface. It's like y'all can't leave us alone. We don't even bother y'all.
Wonny, what's happening, Wonny? What's happening, Wonny?
You know, Wonny in the building.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. It's amazing. Man. Like you said, and my last point, like we always say, but you brought it out tonight. This thing is not going to end like we think it's going to end. It's not going to end like that. We got to elevate our minds to how he thinks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, we got a topic later on.
Yep.
Get your house in order.
Get your house in order.
Get your house in order.
Facts.
That's, I mean,
all right. You got anything else you want to add to that shit? No.
can
all
I?
right, well,
What can I say one more thing?
absolutely.
Hondo had said something earlier about Africa being the youngest country. One more tidbit for us to chew on. The rapid urbanization. I'm sorry. Africa has the world's youngest population with a median age of 19 and a half years. And by 2040, listen to this, it will have the world's largest working age population. This provides immense potential for a demographic dividend and a growing consumer base. Like Ox said, they building it for us, man.
Mm-hmm.
To come home.
Right.
I just wanted to add that.
Hey, look, man, it ain't nothing that them people can do to us that can phase us. That's why when I see those reels that's going on Instagram and Facebook of these mothers being fearful because of what they, taking snap away, talking about they gonna hit people upside the head and stuff, to feed their babies, man. Look, go back and read Exodus 17. Y'all, I'm sorry, man. It's just so much, man.
I know.
It's just so much, man. Exodus 17, when the Most High brought us, when we come up out of Egypt, he brought us into the wilderness. He brought us to an area where there was no water intentionally.
Come on, man.
Intentionally. He did not want it to be water there. And instead of them understanding the assignment and realizing that, hey, if the Most High got us out of Egypt by bringing down Pharaoh and his gods, then so what? It ain't no water here, right? He can make, but what they do, they started getting mad at Moses, like Moses can make water. Like Moses, like, what you looking at me for?
What you looking
You
at
know
me
what I'm saying?
And
he go to the Most High, and the Most High give him the instructions on where to get the water from. Look, Trump and their government are men.
They men.
That's all they are.
Yep.
And they want you to be fearful because this is what I was explaining to my wife, which is called trope racism, man. Yep. So they got all of these reels going, people talking about, I'm going to hit you upside the head because we got to eat. What you think that's doing to the other nations? That's going to make them what? Scared to go to the grocery store. Or when they go to the grocery store, they see black people, they're going to be even more scared because of the media and what's happening. Look, I firmly believe this, and then I'm going to be off of it. And if y'all want to add on to it, please do. I firmly believe this, that if these SNAP benefits stop, I believe before, and you're going to have some retarded Negroes that's going to do some crazy stuff. Don't get me wrong.
Handful. You have a handful.
Right. Yeah. But before it get out of hand, I firmly believe that if you take the SNAP away from the people, you're going to see an abundance of entrepreneurs in different type of ways. Black people, more specifically, is going to find ways to make money to feed their families. You know why? Because we great.
That's it. It's in us. It's in us.
Because we great.
We're great.
That's what we did during
COVID. That's it.
That's what we did.
Yep.
We had a bunch of people who realized the skills, the talents they had, they cultivated them and aimed it back to
and get back to an often sense. Keep messing with us if you want to, man. We the original Cabbage Patch Kids. You better leave us alone.
Come on,
if you don't know what I'm talking about.
Come on, not the Cabbage Patch.
What? Come on, man.
What? All right, well, one of our favorite segments of the show.
One of my favorite segments of the Truth Be Told Flex podcast, where we step into our classroom and learn our past, present, and future. That's right. Let's dive in. Dive into what the world calls beyond critical race theory and what we call beyond critical race and culture facts. With no further ado, let's get it. Yeah, man. We missed favorite segment for last couple weeks because we've been off, but we are bike and we're gonna continue the Never Forget on This Day series, and we got a doozy for you tonight. We got a doozy, and it goes right along with what we're talking about, what the Octus mentioned. That greatness in us, it ain't just the color of our skin, it ain't just the melanin. It is that, but that greatness, the glory of the Most High that's on us and inside of us that we carry, even if we didn't want to carry it, we couldn't help it. It's just still in us. This is what they see. And this right here tonight is going to show you that same playbook. They've been doing this, y'all, for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So never forget, on this day, November the 4th, 1890, oh, I'm sorry, November 5th, 1890, so-called white man involved in unaliving 9 so-called black people elected governor of South Carolina.
Is this the Tillman dude? Is this last name Tillman?
Yes. We're about to get into it. We're about to get into Mr. Benjamin Ryan Tillman.
This dude
right here, y'all. Listen, if you want to talk about boiling, boy, listen. Again, the persecution that's coming, guys, we gotta endure and hold on, because this is the same playbook that they're gonna try again. We gotta cry out to our power, the Most High, the Creator, to come and liberate us. So check this out. On November the 5th, 1890, Benjamin Ryan Tillman was elected governor of South Carolina. An outspoken white supremacist, Mr. Tillman's identity as a politician was based on racial hierarchy, a deep commitment to blocking any educational opportunity for so-called blacks, and advocating, now this is the governor now, advocating for violence against so-called black voters, just to vote. Concerning the education of so-called black people, Mr. Tillman argued, when you educate a Negro, now these are his words, when you educate a Negro, you educate a candidate for the penitentiary or spoil a good field hand. Those were his words. Mr. Tillman's political career began after his involvement in the 1876 Hamburg massacre, where so-called white men rioted and unalived 9 people in a predominantly so-called black town in South Carolina. This very same state where I stay and reside now, me and my family. In his gubernatorial campaign, Mr. Tillman promised to keep the state's so-called black population in a position of permanent inferiority. I'm going to say that again. Mr. Tillman promised, as governor, to keep the state's so-called black population in a position of permanent inferiority. In his inaugural address and throughout his administration, he emphasized his so-called white supremacy and the necessity to revoke Black Americans' rights. Mr. Tillman served 2 terms as governor and played a critical role in the 1895 South Carolina Constitutional Convention. In order to vote under the revised Constitution, a man had to own property, pay a poll tax, pass a literacy test, and meet certain educational standards. In intent and effect, the 1895 Constitution disenfranchised so-called black voters and served as a model for the other southern states. Man, they had a plan. Golly. After serving as governor, Mr. Tillman was also elected U.S. Senator from South Carolina in 1895 and served in this capacity for 24 years. Throughout his tenure, he staunchly opposed so-called black equality and women's suffrage. Mr. Tillman's philosophy helped shape the subsequent era of oppression and abuse of so-called Black Americans throughout the South. A statue honoring Mr. Tillman still stands on the grounds of South Carolina's state capitol in Columbia. My question to you all, what has changed? In my humble opinion, nothing.
Nada.
Absolutely nothing. But this time around, in 2025, they are finally removing the mask that they have had on during and even before the civil rights era. Now, my encouragement is that we continue to look up as our redemption draws near and let our power fight for us. We must endure this persecution. What are your thoughts?
That dude Tillman, man, was the devil himself.
Devil, man.
I thought you was gonna bring out the part where that Joker actually blamed, and there's a term for it. Maybe one of y'all college educated people will know what this term is for this, sir. But I know it's a term for what he did. He blamed the Black people for their own debts. He said it was their fault.
Yeah.
Right.
I read that.
Yeah. He said, hold on. I'm finna get the quote. Hold on.
I read it. And it was so much. I had to condense everything and summarize it down. But it's so much he did. He was the devil for real.
Yeah, he was the devil. He was the devil himself.
For real.
Tillman. Hold on. Let me get this quote, man. Tillman, there he is.
Yeah. It goes along with that owning demand to vote. You had to own property, pay a poll tax, pass a literacy test, and meet certain educational standards. It goes along with that. I had to summarize it. But yeah, bring that out.
Here it is. He said, so Senator John C. Spooner of Wisconsin asked him about the murder, and what his reply was that we took their rights away from them, meaning Black people. We took them away. Now, remember, I also understand that Tillman was a Democrat.
He was.
He was a Democrat. When you go back in history, you will see that the Democrats is the Ku Klux Klan.
The old Dixiecrats.
At this particular time, the Republicans, believe it or not, was like trying to find.
Yeah.
You understand? So this is the Democrat talking. He said, we took their rights away from them. And so Spooner asked him, was it right to murder them in order to carry the elections? All that murder was about voting. This is what the murder was about. It was about voting. And this is what Tillman said. I never saw one murder. I never saw one shot at an election because they killed them before the election. He said it was the riots before the elections precipitated by their own hot-headedness in attempting to hold the government that brought on conflicts between the races and caused the shotgun to be used. In other words, he said it's because they got beside themselves. If they never had got beside themselves, it wouldn't have been a riot. Right. And if there hadn't been a riot, then the shotgun never would have been used.
Right. That's basically what he was saying.
So no, I don't feel sorry that they dead because it's because of their doings that they're dead. That's what bitch boy Tillman said.
Yep. Projection. The old Dixiecrats.
Exactly, Hondo.
The old Dixiecrats.
Exactly.
And y'all, this was November the 5th, 1890. That was only 135 years ago. It wasn't like it was thousands of years. That was really right around the corner.
Right.
So again, what has changed? Nothing has changed. They just got the mask off. They just tell you who they are.
They were better about hiding it. Right. Maybe about 30 years ago, and now in the last 3 to 5 years,
they don't
mask off.
So
mask off.
In the 1960s, during the Rosa Parks era, they did the exact same thing that they did here. They had them people. If you can't read or write, if you can't even sign your signature, if you couldn't sign your own signature, you was not able to vote. And they kept pushing the rules back.
Yeah, they changed the rules in the middle of the game.
Yep. How many of us came out of slavery, actually had land, had a couple mules and horses, had our families. And when they tried to come and take it, they got the deed. And since we couldn't read or write, didn't sign the deed so they could take it justifiably. In the courts, they could take it. Well, he ain't got no signature on it. I don't see it.
Right.
Think how many times that happened.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So one last thing, just to land back off what you said, the Republicans and Democrats, remember, before we took the break, the very last Beyond Critical Race Facts I did about the 4 people in Wheeling, West Virginia, they were Republicans and got arrested and flogged for trying to teach us how to read.
That's right. That's right. That's right. There is a book. I thought I had it over here. I would have showed it to you. Yep. Oh no, that ain't good. I lied. But it's called that book was over. Man. The same man that wrote From Babylon to Timbuktu.
With Rudolph Windsor.
Yeah, he has another book. I can't even think of the name of it. That's why I actually went over there to see if it was over there. If my wife remind me next week when we come back, I'll have it with me, and I will I'll take a picture of it too, and I'll post it on my Facebook page. But he had this other book that he have, man, that he will take you through the history of these dadgum parties and how they changed, and it will for real blow your wig, man. For real, it will blow your wig. Yeah.
I love how you put that on me. That if I remind you, so if
you might help me.
That's right. You know the way his mind's set up. Shaka Boom know I do her the same way.
What we gonna do with Shaka Boom?
I know. I'll be like, babe, you better remind me. And if you don't remind me, we in trouble. So she be like, thanks for the pressure, Ayob. I appreciate that.
Hey.
Because I'm gonna forget. That's
right. I'm going and she know I'm going too.
I'm gonna forget.
Right.
So I'm gonna make an executive decision. We actually had another topic to talk about, but I think this last one that we're gonna talk about is probably gonna take us all the way through to the end of the show. So I'm gonna hit that one. Is it the bottom left hand corner? Is that the video?
I guess so. Say Drewski. On it, in the name
put a name on it.
Oh boy.
It's 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Black man!
Black man!
That's right!
That's right!
That's right!
That's right!
That's right!
That's right! That's right! That's right! That's right! Receive this word, white man.
That's right!
That's right!
That's right! You celebrate Christmas, don't you, brother? Yes, you do. That is a white holiday.
White holiday!
Black is power!
Black is power!
Black is power!
That's right!
That's right!
That's right!
That's right!
Black is power!
Black is power! Oh, man. Brother, can I speak to you, please, man? Lost another one. Do you feel as if this is right?
Yeah, it's my girl, bro.
Boys, you need to come join us, bro.
That's right!
You need to come join us.
That's right!
That's right.
We are not equal.
We are.
That's right!
Our ancestors did not live for this.
That's right!
Poison! 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 Poison!
He will not stop our brothers or sisters from the Constitution. That's right! That's right!
I'd rather be in the cell than to be in hell. That's right! Free man! Free man! Free man! Free man! Free man! Free man!
That's right! John in the window, chapter 16. That's right. And white man will beneath, emancipated souls. That's right. That's right.
How can I help you, sir?
I do not need help. I will assist myself. What form of payment for this, please?
Whatever is easy for you.
Is it because my skin is black?
We out here bringing our people back to the law, statutes, and commandments, man. We do not follow rules made by white men. Damn. We do not follow rules made by white men. You are not a sister, and you will not proceed to be a sister.
I'm sorry.
That's right!
That's right!
Bow down!
That's right!
Bow down!
That's right!
Bow down!
That's right! That's right! Who is your master?
What y'all doing after that? Is that the party or something? What's your name in fantasy?
Marley.
Bullshit.
Right, you thinking hell?
That's Lisa.
Nah, that's dope.
I'm gonna put this out here right now. No matter what we say, somebody's gonna disagree with us. No matter how we, you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna put that out there now.
Right.
And I'm also gonna put out there, however you think about it, I'm not gonna tell you that you're wrong. Okay.
Right.
I want to put those out there.
Right.
But I'm gonna tell you how I thought about it. That was funny.
Yeah.
That was funny. I laughed. I did. I laughed.
Man,
I laughed.
I laugh because here's the thing, Ak. Here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. Drewski, first of all, he ain't got no business doing that.
None.
He ain't got no business doing that. Let's put that out
got
there.
a couple of scriptures. Okay.
Right.
We're gonna talk about this. Yeah.
But we can't get upset. And I think this is the premise that everybody can probably agree on, except one group or couple. We can't get upset at the material we give them, y'all. Like,
Say it again for those up front that didn't hear what you said. Not the ones in the back.
Right. We can't get upset at the material we give them because when they put on the wig and do the church pastors asking for offering, we laugh. When he did the NASCAR skit with the white face, we chuckled, we shared it, we laughed, we wrote. All of a sudden now, like, come on, y'all, we can't be hypocritical. We can't preach about hypocrites and then be hypocritical. Like, we can't do that. And if we get in our feelings about something like this, we're not going to endure the persecution that's coming. We got to be able to control our emotions. Right. So there you go. Now is the time, like me and Ak was saying earlier, now that we got everybody watching, it show the love amongst each other. Can we do that? Can the camp support each other? Can truth music artists support each other and show the world? Oh, he made a skit about them, but look at them. Wow, they got their families. They doing the Shabbat. They in their feet. They don't bother nobody. But will they actually say that we don't bother nobody? Because if Mashiach say don't go in the way of the Gentiles or don't go in the way of the Samaria, then we say the knowledge is not for the Gentiles. Then why we be downtown Charlotte and Seattle and Atlanta screaming at them?
That's right.
If we say it's not for them, that is for what? The lost sheep, then why are we screaming at them?
That's right.
You got to really.
We ain't got no message for them, right?
We
ain't got no message for them. Yeah.
And there you go. That's my last point. I'm gonna quit. Same what Hundo said. It's not about the Most High. It's about competition and who is number one. That's what it's about. That's why we, as a collective, got in our feelings. That's why. So I yield, but I think, like Ak said, we need to be in the secret place, and we can't get in our emotions about that. He did it. There you go. Our folks be on the wrong things, like Obadiah said, and I yield. Now's not the time to be wanting to do something to somebody because they did a skit. That's
crazy. He's a comedian.
Wrong action.
He's a comedian.
Right. He's a comedian.
Right. He is a comedian. And this is the thing. You said something, Ak, when we was talking about this earlier. You said something that is so very true. Where is Drewski from? Where is he from? Can you look that up for us or not?
Is he?
Let's find out where you're from before I continue on.
Alabama. Birmingham, Alabama.
He's from Birmingham, Alabama. That's where he's from. Okay.
He gets fame from social media skits on Instagram and TikTok.
Okay. He is a famous individual, man. He is so famous that he was on First Take. You just don't get to go on First Take. You know what I'm saying? You just meaning that Drewski know a lot of people. He done seen a lot of things and he done been a lot of places. And the ox said something that I did not think about until he said it, which was, and how I know it's true because this is how we all do. His material came from what he seen.
What he seen.
Everything that was in that skit
That's
is something that he done seen.
Seen. Right.
He just pulled that out there.
He did not just pull that out there.
No.
All the way down to them Negroes on the corner screaming, "That's right," with the bullhorns as soon as they get off, hollering at Gentile women.
Y'all don't think he's seen that? He ain't just pull that out there.
Come on now. He didn't just pull that out the earth. Right? Now, this is so, and what they say, how that said, that was a knee slapper, and that was funny, and I don't care what you say. Yeah, that's it. I don't care who you are. That's the flesh side of me.
Right.
Now, when I allowed that flesh to come down and I looked at it, this is how I looked at it. And I kept telling the Ak that. I became fearful for Drewski.
Right. Right.
I started thinking about instances in the Bible, like in Exodus 3, where the Most High introduced himself to Moses. And he told Moses, he said, "Man, take your shoes off."
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because the ground that you stand on is holy.
It's holy. Set apart. Yep.
I don't rock with none of these camps, especially the purple people eaters. Don't rock with them, but they got a purpose in this earth.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely.
They got a purpose in this earth, and people wake up because of them being on the corner.
Absolutely.
They hear a message that they had never heard or would not have heard if they was not on the corner yelling, "That's right." You see what I'm saying?
True. Facts.
So what made me fearful for Drewski is that, and I'm gonna go on a limb and say he was doing his craft that he didn't know, and this is where collectively we need to come together and pray, right? That okay, so you put yourself in this realm. Now you need to understand what realm you are in, because you're playing with something that you don't need to be playing with.
That's why I said he shouldn't have done it, because he don't know what he is. That's
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everything is not meant to be joked about, and that's one of them.
That's right.
Because if he feel like he can, you gonna have another comedian that's gonna come. You see what I'm saying? And now what you saying, you finna make a mockery of the most. Hey, this is the same dude that opened up the whole earth and swallowed up Achan and his whole family.
That's it. And so many more.
The same dude that told Moses, "Hey, I'm gonna need you to go down there and let them people break loose, and they touch this mountain, they gonna die."
Scared. The same dude that sent the message to Eli. Eli got so scared, fell off the tree and broke his neck.
It broke his neck.
About his two sons. We just did that lesson this
Everything
past
is
Shabbat.
not meant to see. If those elders in these camps are wicked, let a higher deal with them.
Yep. That's fact, y'all.
You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
Let him deal with them. Everything is not meant to be joked about, man.
And we don't have to react to everything either, Yashara. We don't have to make a video now.
How we gonna be mad at Drewski for what he did? That's what he do.
That's what he do. He's a comedian. It ain't like he now. Like I say, we should be praying. My prayer is that out of all the hate mail he may have got off the DMs, I pray it was one brother. Be like, "Hey, bro, I love you. That was funny, but when you got time, can I share something with you?"
Right.
What? I have not seen one video, not one, with that type of message. It's all been, it's on and back, it's up till it's backwards, it's on site. And I'm like, man, that's exactly the reaction. Spirit. That's a bad spirit. That's exactly the reaction. The world is like, see, told you. Why would we believe anything they say? They mad, want to do this. So
if they had taken the moment to somebody come in and educate him, whoever had the opportunity to really share whatever he chooses to do with that information after that, that's on him. But you still have to take the opportunity to try and educate him
Right.
and let him know
That's
why what he's doing is not appropriate.
I heard that one of those brothers that's in the skit with him is Hebrew Israelite. Which one I don't know, but yeah, exactly. I think, and I'm thinking from maybe from the IUIC camp. You know what I'm saying?
Because like we were talking earlier the other day, where did he get them fringes?
Right.
He
That's,
had them
that's what I
made.
was saying.
Somebody
Exactly.
had to, he either bought them or had them made. He didn't
Right.
just get fringes from his
I
closet.
can't see him spending the money to make a skit, 2-minute long skit. You know what I'm saying? Those some nice fringes he had on.
Right.
Yeah.
Those some nice garments that he had on.
With no yarn he threw on the t-shirt.
Nah, that was handmade.
Yeah, those
Somebody
nice
had to,
garments. That was somebody that he know clothes.
yeah, somebody made them.
Or somebody made that for him.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You know,
but
so
in all, you know, he's a comedian, so comedians do what comedians do. But in all reality, like Asayahu, I just, instead of responding out of our flesh, I just wish the Ruach was, you know, and I get it. That is our culture. That ain't just a see. And again, as a comedian like him, he looking at it as a religion. Nah, they're just doing just like everybody else. No, this ain't like everything else.
Right.
But however, even upon that, if that was a Hebrew, one of our brothers that did the skit with him, bro, you got to explain that to him.
Right.
Like, bro, this probably not gonna end well.
Right.
And if Drewski knew that and then went ahead with it,
right,
that's a whole different conversation.
That's on him. Right.
So
I didn't think so, Hundo. Hundo say IUIC ain't mad. I didn't think. I didn't think so. You know what I'm saying? Because they go back to what was that Hundo that said it earlier. Sounded like Jerry Jones. All
publicity,
good press. Yeah, all press is good press. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So but yeah, man.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Though, yeah, when I tell you though, when I seen it, boy, look, that was funny to me. I laugh at all kinds of stuff. Y'all will be amazed at the stuff that Marcus laughs at.
Some of us would. Some of us would.
Oh man,
like, that was mild.
right. Oh
that was mild, man. But yeah, I really do pray though, because see, and it's the thing, man. You know, we talking about Obadiah just said something a while ago. He said it's only a certain group of people that's upset because he's popular. And that's true.
Yeah.
The sooner us little people, when I'm talking about us little people, realize that it ain't gonna be us that's gonna bring in masses. It's gonna be people like Drewski. The better off we gonna be. Stop hating. And let the Most High use whatever utensils that he want to use.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? He gonna do that, man. You know, we cannot be upset. Look, do you not understand that you got 1,000 followers? He got
millions
followers.
Millions. He got about 2 million, 3 million followers or something like that.
Do you not understand? Just pure math here. Let's just go with the math here. Right? So while we out here being upset, I'm a true believer that everything happens for the good of those that love the Most High, who are called according to his purpose.
There you go. That's it. That's the part we leave out. According to
we
his
leave
purpose.
that out. You see what I'm saying?
According to his purpose. Yep.
So this skit right here, you have absolutely no idea
how. Come on.
Who or how many people this skit have reached to make them even go, look, who is he talking about? What is he talking about? And it might even reach him. We might see this Negro 5 years from now.
Right.
Crying, repenting,
Come on now. While
Saying
we
that,
in our feelings.
come on, that's the point. While we in our feelings, he may be getting ministered to. You don't know what this dude dreaming about. You don't know what the Most High sending into his. We don't know. We pray that he repent and that he be like, man, yeah, I shouldn't have done that, but I learned something. I learned this is not somebody's religion. This is someone's culture that was taken away from them. That's the seriousness. That's the seriousness behind it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about mocking the camp. He the Most High. That's who we should be focused on. But we didn't. We was worried about how we look.
Right.
That was what.
Right.
As
You
a
worried
leader,
about how we look.
how
Stop
we look.
mess with them Gentiles after you get off the block.
There you go. There
Hey,
you go. That's
you worried about how we look. You know what I'm saying? Stop out here acting like these
like-
heathens. And yeah, you worried about how we look.
that's it. We gotta go.
You know?
If we say this for the lost sheep of Israel, we gotta be going to these hoods, knocking on doors.
Come on now.
And
You know,
let them
that's
know.
that's where the Messiah was at.
That's where he was at.
That's
He was
what
in the hood.
the Messiah was in Bonton. You from Dallas,
Yep.
you know about Bonton.
Yes, indeed.
That's where the Messiah was at.
Preaching to the wrong people, man.
Yeah.
Y'all better, because and again, we can't say, oh, we can't be casting our pearls to the swine. What?
Right.
I heard an arc that was doing a reaction to the video in one of the opposing camps. He literally said, sometimes we be downtown and we be talking and a brother or a sister don't come by. And I'm sitting here like, bro, really? You in the wrong spot. That's what I'm saying. You don't have to, it's not about teaching the Gentiles to show what type of knowledge you got and that we got our culture back. That's not what
That's not what it's about.
That's not what it's about. And unfortunately, that's what it's become about. It's become a movement instead of a culture.
Hey, what did the Most High ask Ezekiel? He said, can these bones live?
Whew. Whew.
That's what it's about. You get out there on that corner with the Ruach in you, man, and you letting the Most High use you like a trumpet.
Right.
You empty yourself and let him fill you up, and you talk that talk from the Most High, from the Shanayim. Can these bones live?
Right.
That's what it's about.
Right.
But we want to show how educated we are, how many books we done read.
Right.
That's what we want to do.
That's not, yeah. And Hundo, right. Some of them are in the hoods. I know a couple brothers that do in Louisville and New York, Harlem. They be in them hoods. But a lot of these jokers, man, y'all would be cussing out white 8-year-old children. Like,
man, that's crazy.
Like, what?
That's crazy.
What he gonna learn from that? Like, what is?
That's crazy. It's
like,
been good. It's been eventful. It's been a whole lot of stuff tonight.
We finally got them wheels rolling.
We got them rolling, man. Hey, we did. Hey,
I was preaching tonight.
I found another Chinese technology I can use.
What's
tablet?
My Samsung tablet.
Samsung had me over here talking. Hey, you come in.
Right.
Oh,
it's time for me to go and get another laptop, man. I've been trying not to do it for the longest, but I don't think I can it even be messing with me on my Mo Talk channel, man. That's why I don't post over there as much as I be want to, because the daggum laptop is it's frustrating. You know, it be frustrating when you can't work the way you want to work because stuff ain't working right. Yeah, when I buy me another one, though, I'm gonna make sure I got everything off of this, though.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna introduce it to the street the hard way.
Oh look, bam! How my papa used to say, "Kapoya,
kapoya."
That's my old people.
I'm gonna introduce it to the street. Hey, we love y'all, man. Everybody been rock with us tonight, man. We love y'all.
We bite.
Yeah, man. Me 2 times. Hey, I'm gonna be calling you sometime soon, baby girl. How you pronounce it? Is it Asa Yahoo?
Asa Yahoo. Yeah, that's one of my young ox.
Man, I appreciate you for being up in here, brother. I appreciate you.
Asa Yahoo.
Mill the Trunk Rattler, we love you, brother. We love you. And to the whole
Obadiah.
house, and to the whole house of Ben Ayo, we love
Ben
y'all
Ayo,
too.
the house of Ben Yah.
Yep, we love y'all too. But with
The
that being
Ayo house.
said,
That being said,